Hey everyone, Broadbent here, and welcome to my modded survival Valheim series. In this series, I'll be using a wide variety of mods to add new content, quality of life features, and more to bring some life and fun back into Valheim. If you want to know what mods I'm using, the list is in the description. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like to support the channel. So without further ado, let's begin today's episode. So before we begin, there is something that I need to explain. So, after last episode, I figured that I would jump back into the game and start planning the rest of the canals, because I know this is going to take quite some preparation to get right, and yeah, I sort of did. I sort of got carried away, and then I had to stop myself because I realized that I wasn't recording. I wasn't showing you guys any of this stuff. So, I spent about 2.5 hours just rebuilding and building these walls. They were wrong so many times. But I think I now have a layout that will work. So the idea is that's the main entrance, or it doesn't have to be, but that would be the main entrance up there. There's a little triangle here that would house, there'd be like a little dock going out with boats here in this triangle. And around here, this is another canal to down there, which is going to take a little fiddly to get right, but I think I'm okay with it. And then the other canal here goes, it's going to go straight there, so it's going to cut through quite a bit of terrain, but I am happy with it. And that should leave quite a large chunk of raised land here for the actual, I don't want to say castle because that's very generic, but main base, if you will, which will go right here. So that's what I've been doing. I just wanted to bring you up to speed with that. So I'm going to need a lot of stone for that. And part of me thinks that I am going to... In fact, no, I am definitely going to vein mine main stone, the stone nodes, in the snow. Everyone in the last video was massively in support and favor of me mining the stone nodes. So I want to say a huge thank you to that. It's going to save me a bunch of time and honestly a bit of sanity. So I'm really glad everyone agreed that that was a good idea. One of the things that really got me not hating Valheim but bored of Valheim was the amount of work that I had to put in. Every time I wanted to load in the old castle base, I was reminded that, oh, if I log on, I've got to go farm stone. And I don't want to have that experience this time around. So for that reason, I'm going to be vein mining the stone in the snow. I want to upgrade this as well. Let's get this to tier 4. And then do it for the other stuff as well. Lovely, lovely. I can do it for that as well. Because this is still my main gear. Nice. Okay. I've not done this in a while. It's been about 4 or 5 hours in game. Actually, no, that's a lie. It's been longer than that, obviously. Wow. So I'm gonna get this harvested and show you the new mod that I've added today, which is more gates. Now, there's one particular reason why I've added it at this moment in time. I was going to save it till later, but I will explain all of that in just a second. How much honey's here? Okay. Interesting. That should have been a lot more, but I think because I've not been here in a while, it's like only done one cycle. Interesting. Probably the auto deposit feature that's slowing that down. Right. So I go to the more gates section, you can see all the things that I can build. In fact, I'm going to go home and show you there, because I'll actually be able to build them. Take a look at all of these. So, some interesting spikes here. That's not why I've added them. I'll show you in a sec. Some windows with actual glass. That's interesting. A secure large hatch. Ooh, a little trapdoor. Another trapdoor. There's even an iron portcullis and a wooden one here. So that's going to prove to be rather interesting. I mean, it's huge. So I just wanted to show you that. Here's the other one. Absolutely gigantic. Maybe even too big. But the reason I have added this mod today was because when I was building this canal, I found myself almost dying. And there is, in fact, a drawbridge in here. Hell yeah, look at that. So, it's going to take a little bit of work to get this to work, because obviously it's an extra meter wide. Take a look at this one. Yeah, they're both 4 meters wide, which is a little bit annoying, but it is what it is. So, I'm thinking that grey dwarf's up to no good. I've got to figure out a way to do this here. Oh, I almost forgot to mention that I did build the butcher's table as well, and I made this tool shelf. So now I can make some extra stuff, like wolf jerky, for example. Yeah, that's and the ice cream, of course. Stuff like that, and also, I don't know what this allowed me to do, honestly. I think it was the armor, perhaps? Yeah, maybe. No, it's level 2. Yeah, but I placed those down, and now we can build stuff a little bit higher now. So, we're going to be using the double drawbridge, which is this one. And if I was to just temporarily place this down, let's just hold on a second. Let's backtrack. So, if I was to build them like that, it does defeat the purpose of the drawbridge here. So, if I was to build them to there, that should now be too big. Of course it is. Okay. Annoyingly, I did build these canals 5 wide, and now I wish I did it 4. But it is what it is. Alright, well, let's just throw this down so I can demonstrate. The drawbridge! Look at that! Dude, that's so sick. What happens if I... Oh! Yo, careful. Nice. Alright, so we're gonna destroy this anyway. And we're gonna build this one. It's really annoyingly 5 meters wide, and it should have been less. But that is the one that I would want. How on earth am I gonna make this right? So the idea here, I don't think I actually showed you, is this. So if I snap that there, that is what I plan on doing the entire way down, like that. So, I think that looks pretty good. I've added 2 beams here, and I can open and close it that way. Little bit of a workaround, but it should work absolutely fine. I'm really happy with that. That looks so good. So, let's add in a few more over here, just so we can sort of get an idea of the complete look. An illusion. Just like that. And it's gonna go only one floor in all the way around. Yeah. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Oh, come on. I kind of want to get on top of this. Hold on. There we go. Oh. So, my goal for today is to finish the canals completely. I would like to get this done and ready to work on other parts of the island. Because this is what is holding me back. I don't know where and what I can do with what area, if that makes any sense. So once I get the foundation down for the canals, then we can move on. Okay, I think I'm going to start with digging out all of the area here. That is going to be rather interesting. I would love to time-lapse it, but unfortunately this is a survival solo world, and I don't really have a server set up and all that stuff for a second character. That would be really cool for this stuff. Oh well. Yeah, let's get to work digging this out, making it look just like this dirt for now, and then we'll fill it in with a stone later on. This is going to take quite a while. Oh. So, here's a little progress update. As you can see, I've trimmed out the edges. I've gone around all the way. And that's a nice little start. I think that's the first thing that I wanted to do, obviously, because I've done it. And I think then I'm going to go in and just sort of go layer by layer. Starting this side and working my way that way until the whole thing is gone here. I haven't gone anywhere past this point. I just want to get this main part done first. I think that's a nice little milestone. I honestly might even just make that my objective for today, because I feel like it's a bit too much work. I don't want to stress myself too much on it. But you can see that post is the end goal of the... Well, it's the ideal end goal. But unfortunately, I couldn't do it because... You see that? I need a middle ground of the rotation. So, couldn't do that, unfortunately. But, yeah, nice little progress update. I'm going to get back to it. And hopefully get this entire thing demolished. Let's go. Day 99. That is interesting. Making some good progress here. This is taking a little while. So every column that I do, I sort of mine 3... I don't know how to explain it. Like 3 blocks, I want to say. Like this. You can mine like 3 wide. Every time I do this all the way down, I get about 40 stone. It's obviously getting less as I get further towards the end here, but I'm getting a decent amount of stone from this. Just thought I'd let you know. Alright, there it is. Another little progress update. Things are coming along very, very well here. I got to about this point, and then I started to realize that I might not like the way this is going. But I think I've changed my mind again. I do like the way this is going. It's something nice and clean about having just like an edged body of water. Yeah, this is super nice, man. Once this is done, obviously all this at the edge we're going to tidy up. Oh dear. We're going to tidy all that up and it's going to look crisp, but yeah, this is looking rather good. I may or may not get those canals done. We'll see what we're like with the stone situation, because that is going to be limiting. I think a floor, I might just, you know, go along as I have the stone. Ooh. No, I want to get the canals in first, then we can do the floors later on. Right. I'm going to get back to it, and I will see you when I'll be able to hopefully sail the boat all the way in and turn it around. That will be a nice feeling. So, you are looking at the last bit of terrain that I have to dig out. Look at that. That is quite a sight. So I'm just going to get this last bit done on camera. I figured I would show you. And there we go. Might have to get a few more hits in here. But there we go. It is done. So, let me get out of here alive. And we will take a look. You know what? Let's just take the boat in. I like that idea. Let's try and not smash it into the sides. Let's see if this works correctly as well. It looks like it's working great. Dude! Alright. So, I do have a lot more work to do. I'm not done. I'm just having a little bit of a celebration because that was a long time. That was like 4 hours digging that out. So, let's not crash. Uh-oh. I'm crashing already. Yeah, I'm glad I made this as big as I did. I was going to make it smaller, but I think any smaller would have been a bit silly. So this is a pretty good size for a little dock. Nice. Alright, so let's head over to... I'm not sure which bit to do first. I might tidy up this entire area before I progress further down there. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Jeez, I got like... How much was that? I think I was down to like 900 or 800 stone. So whatever that is, I got from... I got from digging that out. Jeez. Oh, that's so nice to see. Oh, that's like rewarding. Oh my god. Right. I'll start over at the entrance. And I want to lay down all the stone down here like this. Now, one thing that is on my mind... I'm kind of tempted to leave the bottom of the canal dirt. I think it's the wise thing to do. Now, it's not because of the actual channels. It's the main harbor area. I think the harbor would look silly. So, I might do the canals, but then if I do the canals, I feel like I've got to do the harbor, so... We'll see. We'll see what happens there, but I think I'm going to leave it as dirt for now. So then I can always revise it later quite easily. Okay. The first channel is done. That is close to what I want. I've got to sort out the terrain so it lines up with the stone quite well. But other than that, that's not a bad start. I'm going to do the same over here, all the way down. Okay. I've done this side and that side. The dirt is temporary. I think I'm going to lay it as grass, maybe. But there we go. That side and that side is now done. That's more along with the cleaner look that I am going for. Why does that look so weathered? Oh, that is the actual... That's the wood I built before. Oh, well. Yeah, looking pretty decent. So now I've got to sort out the rest of this. Gonna be quite messy for this section. This side shouldn't be too hard. But, nonetheless, it is shaping up nicely. I think... Yeah, I'm gonna get to... I'm gonna do this whole area. Let's do that. I don't know why, but... I've been training my unarmed while I've been doing this. Just... passively, if anything comes across me. It seems like fun. Oh, wait, hold on. No, there was a reason. It has a benefit with one of the new weapons that was added. The claws or something like that? Yeah. So if I train it now, I should be able to do more damage with that later on, like this weird claws that you get from the snow. So I made a mistake while recording. My mic was muted for a little bit, so I'm going to bring you up to speed again and just sort of show you what I've done. So all that is laid out. All of down here is done. Everything looks super tidy. We've got up here, which is like a nice little balcony area. I think it needs work, obviously. But over here, this has all been done. So I dug out all of the wrong ones and built in a new proper wall. And over here, I've added a nice little platform here. Obviously, there's a lot more work to do down there. It's concerning. And yeah, I'm going to get to that another point. I think today, has already been quite long enough for me. So I am going to be wrapping up this video here. This canal is actually quite a lot shorter, which is really nice. The wall there is not permanent. We'll be coming up with a better solution. I'm going to have an image on screen of what I'm thinking. I basically want to have it tiered like that at the front here, I think. So we'll think about that. Also up here, I've got these stone slabs at the ground. I think I'm going to dig these up. I don't think I want to do this because, honestly, it's expensive to do, and I think dirt is more realistic too. I think I prefer the dirt. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Anyhow, that is going to be everything for this episode of Modded Valheim. The harbor is now done. Very exciting. I think I'm going to take a break from the building, and next episode I want to jump into farming, set up a little farm field somewhere, and then we can start to grow a bunch of crops. And hopefully we can secure the island a little bit and get a boar breeder up on the island. That would be really nice. Anyhow, that was a very, very long video for me, so I'm going to wrap this up here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed me making the harbor and you want to see more of this island project in the future, make sure to get subscribed. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time.